Let us begin. So we have a new practical. It's based on stratified random sampling. Okay. So let us begin with the first question.
मैं
Yeah. So this is the example where you can see the example based on stratified random sampling. What happened in stratified random sampling? I think this practical I have not uploaded in JC, but you can you can view this. You can see the video of that. Because if there is some correction, I will update first and then I will upload it. Otherwise, you will be get like you should not get confused like in notations because in stratified random sampling we are dealing with all notations. So if there is a small n become capital N, the whole thing goes opposite. Okay, so we'll just take care of all corrections, and if there is correction, I will first update in my system, and then same thing will be uploaded on the JSON. Okay, so. Uh, Basically, your first question is based on initial data, like if you have given data, then how one can find their total mean, how can they find their population mean, okay, and how one can estimate their standard error, etc., etc. Okay. And also compute the 95% confidence interval for population mean and population total. If you see this, we did discuss much about confidence interval in the unit 2, right? But generally, the formula which we are using for the confidence interval is something like you have a mean plus minus your standard value, which may be z, which may be t, into standard error. Okay. This is the general definition. Mean plus minus your standard value, which is maybe z or t, into standard error. Okay. So if we have a mean, if we have a variance, one can use 95 confidence interval without deriving any derivations. Okay. So just understand those concepts thoroughly, and based on that one can obtain confidence interval for the population mean and the population total, and you can go ahead with this. Okay, so you can just take down this data, okay, because this is the practical session and we need to do all calculations. Okay, so again sharing screen from one platform to other platform, it's quite difficult. Okay. So we may start the solution directly in the another part. So you may just understand this data. Okay, so just note down and prepare the table like this. And yeah, obviously we require so many entries in that GC. So you have to be calculate that table. So we will start doing. So before that, I hope you have listed the formula which is required for question number one. Okay, so let me share the another screen. Let me share the another screen, and we can go with that question number one. Okay, so we have here question number one. Now, before I start question number one, let me give some formula based on that. Okay, let me give some formula based on that. So we have here formulas. We have here formulas. What are that formulas? If I'm defining y bar st, y bar st, which is basically called as you can say it is unbiased estimate of population mean. This is unbiased estimate of population mean. And I may say, let's say this way. Let's say this way. Just a minute. We will take time for that. I will say unbiased estimate of population mean is nothing but y bar st. So this is some notations which you have to use. And what is the formula for this? So y bar,
Summation I equal to 1 to k.
correct. Summation,
Wi yi bar.
absolutely right.
Yes.
So summation capital Wi y bar I. Is that small y bar?
So small y bar.
Yeah, small y. Correct.
सर y i आएगा सर.
Huh?
Small y i bar. Y i का बार आएगा सर.
Oh, yeah, right. Small y bar I. So this is the formula. I takes value 1 to
K.
k. Right. And we know what is Wi. Right. Wi is nothing but ni upon n. Right. So this is known as unbiased estimate of population mean. So whenever it is asked to obtain population mean, we need always define y bar st. Now one can obtain the population total also. Population total. So what is the population total? What is the formula? N into y bar st. So whenever we need population total, I can use the formula capital N into y bar, capital L into y bar. Maybe one can use notation capital Y here. Okay. Okay. So one can go with, or one can go with directly y bar st, population total N into y bar. Now another formula which generally we deal with variance. What could be the estimate of variance? Estimate of estimate of the variance of uh, estimate of the variance. What is the question? I can say estimate of standard error or find standard error. Estimate of the variance. Of the, I can say, population. Okay. So estimate of variance of population. That means I can say, if I say notation, it will be y variance of small y bar st and their estimate, right?
Yes.
We are saying estimate of variance of population, right? But we know that is notation, that is notated by which formula? It is variance hat y bar st. Okay. What's the formula for this? Yes, anyone? What is the formula? It will be summation
I equal to 1 to k.
I takes value 1 to k.
Wi square si square.
So first tell me the constant term here and then multiplication. So I will say here ni, something like that.
Yes.
Ni minus small ni upon capital N. It's like your SRSWOR, if I think, if I'm not wrong. right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yes. So in SRSWOR we have this formula n minus n, small n, capital N minus small n, divide by capital N into small n into WI. Only WI term is not there because we are not giving weight. Only SI will be there. But now since we are giving the weight, so we have WI square or SI. Is it capital SI or small SI?
Sir, capital SI.
Capital. So we have here capital SI. But since we are using estimate, I am going to replace their small square. Na? Remember?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Because
Yes.
I think that theory I have already explained. So you may go with the theory and you can use the formula there, which is small s square. I think this is cancelled square, right?
Yes.
This is the formula for I can say estimates of that variance. And now suppose we are interested to obtain uh, this is the variance of population mean. So if I ask you to obtain variance of let's say estimate of the variance of population total. Suppose this I want. Okay. So what could be the formula? This is going to be simply you have to just, so this is nothing but what actually I can say, this is nothing but, since it is total, it is total. What is the formula for total? N into y bar st. So it is going to be n square into
Variance of
variance.
I bar ST.
Yes. So this is the formula for uh, variance of population. And once it is asked to obtain the standard error, you just take the square root and based on that you can. Okay. And similarly, one can go with the formula for, I can say, total also, confidence interval. So 95% confidence interval for I can say population mean. I will say just nothing but y bar st plus minus. Now since we have a small data here, we have a small data. I'm going to use t distribution. I'm going to use t distribution. T alpha by 2 n minus 1 into standard error of y bar st. Is that okay, everybody? So this is the formula. These are the formula we are going to use, and based on that, we can always check the conditions. Okay. So I hope you are noting this all. So please note down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please note down this. So who is not noted, please note down. Then we'll proceed. Then we have a formula under I think under the location. So one may use this formula also, or one may use this formula, both the
हेलो
formula.
सर.
Yes, beta, बोलिए.
सर वेरिएंस ऑफ y बार एस टी का फॉर्मूला समीशन i इक्वल टू 1 टू k है, बाद में डब्ल्यू आई स्क्वायर एस आई स्क्वायर अपॉन
हाँ.
एन आई माइनस
See,
समीशन j इक्वल टू 1 टू एन आई आएगा सर
no,
सेकंड
no,
टर्म
no,
में.
no. I. Both are I. See this one, this one.
यस सर. और सेकंड टर्म का समीशन क्या है?
नहीं नहीं सेम है सेम. See इसको मैंने सिंप्लीफाई किया ना बेटा.
यस सर, यस यस सर.
This I have simplified.
हाँ हाँ सर.
Okay. So under this location, we have also Ni formula. What is Ni formula? It will be let's take down under proportional location.
n इंटू
Under proportional location, proportional location. We have sample size formula. Ni is nothing but capital Ni upon capital N into small. Right? Is that same? Just check it.
यस सर.
Maybe some.
सर एन आई का फॉर्मूला तो एन आई इक्वल टू एन इंटू डब्ल्यू आई एस आई डिवाइड बाई रूट सी आई, ये फॉर्मूला है ना?
No. Under proportional location, what is the formula? This one.
ओके सर.
Under proportional location, one can get Ni. And then based on that, we have their variance. So
यस.
what is their variance? That we have to write it down. So I think I have given here. Scroll it. So this is the formula for variance. That you can just take down. So variance of I bar st is nothing but 1 minus f upon n into summation w I s I square. I is running from 1 to k. ये formula correct है क्या? Just check it.
यस सर.
Yeah, very well. Use it. So this is over. Similarly, one can write the formula for Ni for under optimum
प्रैक्टिकल.
location. Yeah, optimum location. If we need more thing, we can just go on add optimum or name location. This is the formula. Ni is equal to small n. Uh, what could be that? NiSi
सर एन
upon.
आई एस आई अपॉन समीशन एन आई एस आई.
And see, if I use estimate, it will be accordingly. It will be small square. Okay, so
स्मॉल.
that
यस.
that you consider. Similarly, we have variance of y bar st. This is the formula for variance of y bar st. Step down. Where yeah. Okay. So it is summation wi si square. Sorry, wi si whole square upon n minus summation wi si upon Just check it.
हेलो सर.
Yes बेटा बोलिए.
सर वो अपॉन एन आई आएगा ना, वेरिएंस ऑफ वाई बार एस टी.
ये देखो यहाँ पे देखो ना.
यस सर, यस.
So this is under this location ना, देखो इसको
यस सर.
सिंप्लीफाई किया. So इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद हमको ये रिजल्ट मिला. मतलब this is the formula for optimum location. Okay.
यस.
So now we need to use these formulas, and based on these formulas, one can go on. Even we can go on adding at the formulas. So we can leave some space here in case we need more formulas. So we can continuously add. Okay. So let us go ahead and with example number one. And what are things we required here? We can continue add. Let's take example number one. Take down question number one. So what is data now? We have create a table now. Create your table. Whatever tables we have given, we need to create according to table. For example, we need this table. Many, I think, 4 observations. So I required only this much. We have just check the table. We have, I think,
स्टेटम नंबर.
yeah. So I will not write its datum number. I will use notation here because uh, creating a table and that all, it is difficult for me in this platform. Okay. I may use the table instead of. Oh,
हेलो सर.
yes बेटा बोलिए.
सर कॉपी पेस्ट कर दो ना क्वेश्चन को यहाँ पे डायरेक्ट, तो आपको लिखना नहीं पड़ेगा.
नहीं 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 नहीं, वो क्या होता है मालूम है.
हाँ सर.
कॉपी पेस्ट करता हूँ तो क्या होता है कि वो जो नंबर है ना, नंबर आपका,
यस.
वो नंबर जब मैं इसका ये बनाता हूँ, क्या बोलते हैं, कन्वर्ट करता हूँ ना इसको,
यस सर.
तो प्रॉब्लम क्या होता है कि वो नंबर आ जाता है लेकिन जो ये लिखता हूँ पेन से ना, वो आता नहीं है.
यस सर. यस.
तो वो
हाँ सर.
प्रॉब्लम
हाँ.
वो प्रॉब्लम ना हो इसके लिए मैं सब लिखने का ही, टेंशन नहीं.
यस सर. यस.
So you create a table like this. So we have we have a capital Ni, we have, so see it is based on the data. Okay, it is based on the data. So based on data आपको क्या क्या चाहिए उसके हिसाब से बनाने का. So we have this much. Then we have observations also. So that should be very large. Then we need to create some columns here. Okay, based on the data. Okay, so that we can create later on. But you leave more space in this side. Okay, because that is based on the data, whatever columns we require. Now we can create one more column here like total something. So that is also must required. Yeah. So this is exactly the table look like, and in that table we have data. Uh, let's say we have I, we have Ni, we have small n I, and we have y I j. Okay. So we can take down the data. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is called as a straight term number. This is called as a straight term number. If I have only one, then I will say it's a straight term. One straight term. Okay. Since I have a more than one, it is a straight term. So we have a four straight term. I know k is I is running from 1 to k. तो कितना k है आपका? K is 4. K is 4. I running from 1 to k. Then we have a population size, sorry, population stratum, or population stratum, which is ni. So this is given, I think, 40. Just check down. Just check whether this 40,
32,
40, yeah, 32,
10, 9,
10.
9,
Then we have a small ni. How much?
7, 6, 3, 3,
7, 6. And we have given yi. What are the yi?
2, 4, 5,
2, 4, 5,
8, 13, 6,
8,
13, 6.
13, 6.
सर अभी सेकंड रो के लिए
8, 13, 6 or 8, 1, 3, 6. क्या है?
8136, सॉरी सर.
Yeah, 8, 3, 1, 6. Correct. Just check properly because it is very small, ना, तो थोड़ा कभी कभी mistakes हो जाता है. This is 1,
3, 6.
yeah. Then we have 10, 9,
14,
14,
8,
8,
16, 15,
16, 15. Yes. Then this one,
21,
21,
26,
26,
30,
3, 30,
32,
32,
37,
37.
40.
So this is the data we have. One can get total from here. So what could be total here? The total of this. How much it is?
990.
Yeah, 91.
91,
And total of this.
19.
So I think everybody is using calculator, and using calculator one can. So this is actual data we have given. So this much data is available. Okay, this much data is available under your screen. Right. This much information we have given. I and I. So we have given the name also. I is a stratum number, stratum size, sample size, and we have sample or observations. Okay. So these data we have given, and so I have just pasted the same data on my uh, another screen. Now what I have to do? What is the first question asked here? What is first question asked? We need to
Population mean,
yes, we have to estimate population mean. We have to
Y bar
find,
ST.
yeah, we have to find population mean. Estimate means you have to find population. Okay, so take down. So write down. We know that unbiased estimate of. I'll leave some space here. I'll leave some space here because if there are more columns, so if I create like side to side of this table, then the table goes like very away. So I will leave some space here. You can be continue with that table. Uh, yeah, that will be better. Correct. So I'll leave the some space. So I know that unbiased, unbiased estimate of population mean is nothing but y bar st. So what is the formula for y bar st?
Summation I equal to 1 to k
Summation I is equal to 1 to k
wi yi bar
y I
yi का बार सर हाँ
bar. हाँ y I bar ना यही ना.
सर
So we need wi. What's the formula for wi?
ni upon n
Yes. So we need to create nwi, which is ni upon n. So we need to define what is your n. So n now we have 19.1 and small n we have 19. So one can calculate wi. चलो calculate करो सब यहाँ पे wi. So you have to calculate up to 4 digits. Okay. Make sure that you are calculating the data to 4 digits, up to 4 digits. Okay, that is important. Just do the calculation part, then we can go ahead.
done sir
Done?
yes
Everybody done?
Yes.
Yes. Now, what you have to do, you need to calculate also y bar I. Y bar I. So, you just create one more column here, y bar I. What is the formula for y bar I? We have defined. It is summation. Uh, remember anyone? I running from 1
1 to
to
k
1 to k.
wi yi
No, check it.
so
Y
1
bar
upon
I.
n
Y bar
1
I.
upon n से 1 upon n कॉमन बाहर आएगा समीशन
एक,
के बाहर
एक,
1 upon n
you can see this formula. See, it is here. Y bar I is equal to I is running from ni summation over j. J is running from ni into yij. Okay, so I have to use this one. So it is running from j, not I. This is j. So j is running from 1 to k, 1 to k, y I j, whole thing divided by.
hello sir
Just a minute. So j is running from 1 to k, yij into small n I,
सर
right?
1 to ni आया ना सर, समीशन का वैल्यू j इक्वल टू 1 to ni,
Huh?
समीशन j इक्वल टू 1 to ni आएगा सर.
Summation j take value 1 to n. Sorry, sorry.
यस सर, यस.
I forget to write n. It is ni. Correct. I hope you can able to see the formula properly, and if not, then you follow the notes. Okay. In notes, everything is there. So you have already calculated the wi. You have here yi. So I hope everybody can calculate yi. So you have to do the addition of this data divided by 7. Addition of this data divided by 7. Sorry, 6. And so on. We'll get yi. Just calculate and let me know. So what you have to, what is next step now? What is next step? So now you have wi. क्या फॉर्मूला है आपका? wi into y bar I. So you need to create one more entry now. wi yi. wi y bar I. So just multiply these two. Yeah, I can say column number 1 into column number 2. Okay. And you will be turns out with all that value. Once you do the total, you may get the answer for the same. Yes, so can anyone tell me what could be the total of y bar I? Yes, anyone calculated? They can paste their answer on chat box. They can paste their answer on chat box. You need to take the values up to 4 digits. Remember, always. You need to obtain the answer up to 4.
हेलो सर.
So I think the answer is getting 12.455. Right, right. I think 2, 3 are already uh, written their answer on chat box. Others, I hope they are doing calculation. There are so far 30 students. So far 30 students.
हेलो सर.
Yes, beta, बोलिए.
सर वाई आई फाइंड करने के लिए मतलब वाई आई जे डिवाइड बाय एन आई आएगा ना, वाई आई का फाइंड करने के लिए टेबल
Yij, Yij divide by.
एन आई.
No, 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 no. You have to do the summation. You have to do the summation of these data. ठीक है?
यस सर, डिवाइड बाय 3,
Divide by 3 नहीं, 7.
डिवाइड बाय 7 6
हाँ.
3 3 ऐसा ना सर.
हाँ.
डिवाइड बाय 7 डिवाइड बाय 6 डिवाइड बाय 3 डिवाइड बाय 3
हाँ
इन
मतलब
सबको ऐड करके.
हर एक का डेटा अलग अलग रहेगा. मतलब y1 के लिए दिस इज
यस
y1 राइट.
यस
y1 बार. तो y1 बार के लिए इसको पूरा ऐड करना है. मतलब यूजुअल फॉर्मूला अपना जैसे मीन निकालते हैं हम लोग.
यस सर.
डेटा दिया है डिवाइड बाय 7 करो. इसमें डेटा दिया 6 तो 6 मतलब इसका सम करो डिवाइड बाय 6 करो एंड सो ऑन. क्लियर?
यस सर.
एनी क्वेश्चन? एनी क्वेश्चन सो फार? So now
हेलो सर.
yes बोलिए बेटा.
सर वाई आई बार का वैल्यू वेरीफाई करना था,
हाँ, बोलो
मतलब जो
क्या है.
टेबल वाला वैल्यू वेरीफाई करना है सर.
मेरे को टोटल आंसर बताओ ना. टोटल मीन बताओ कितना आया. 12
वाई आई
पॉइंट
बार का
12.45
13.
या किसी को 13 मिलेगा, किसी को 45 से मीन्स अप टू 2 डिजिट्स आपका राइट आंसर आना चाहिए. बाकी वी कैन कंसीडर इट इज राइट बिकॉज वी आर टेकिंग अप टू 4 डिजिट्स आंसर ना. तो थोड़ा सा आंसर 3 और 4 डिजिट्स पे आपका चेंजेस होने का चांसेस है. ओके सो जस्ट
सर
नाउ. यस बेटा बोलिए.
फाइनल आंसर 6 डिजिट लिखना है ना. 454723 आया.
टेक ऑल टेक अप टू 4 digits always answers. Maybe answers हो या calculation हो कुछ भी हो.
ओके.
Just now I shared the practical attendance sheet. Okay, so you need to fill that form. Okay, immediately first you leave everything aside and first fill this form. Select your practical properly. Don't select like simple random sampling because stratified simple में आप confuse हो जाते कभी कभी. बिकॉज बहुत सारे प्रैक्टिकल्स मेरे को स्ट्रेटिफाइड के टर्म में आए इंस्टेड ऑफ मीन्स एक्चुअली. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द आंसर ऑफ पार्टिसिपेंट्स आई थिंक द टोटल विल बी टर्न्स आउट टू बी 12 पॉइंट.
हेलो सर.
यस बेटा बोलिए.
सर टॉपिक में प्रैक्टिकल नंबर 5 ही डालना है ना.
टॉपिक बेटा आप सिलेक्ट करोगे तो ऑटोमेटिक आ जाएगा उसमें.
हाँ तो उसमें प्रैक्टिकल नंबर 5 डालना है या फिर सर्टिफाइड रैंडम सैम्पलिंग. प्रैक्टिकल 5 ही डालेंगे ना.
स्ट्रेटिफाइड और आई थिंक प्रैक्टिकल का नाम ऑलरेडी दिया है उसमें स्ट्रेटिफाइड रैंडम सैम्पलिंग.
हाँ तो खाली वही सिलेक्ट करना
यस
है.
यस 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 वही सिलेक्ट करना वही सिलेक्ट. So according to my answer, according to my data, you may get this answer. Maybe, but make sure up to 2 digits it should be correct. Otherwise, there's not much difference. You go with always what your calculation says. Okay. So rest data you can calculate. So in this way, one can get the variance of y bar st. Now we require also population total. So let's check down. Population total is equal to n into y bar st. So you have n ka value which is 91. You have calculated this population y bar st, that is your mean, which is 12.4. Now you take according to your data. Okay, you take according to your data. But I think this is I think maybe the accurate answer. If you take up to like 5 digits or 6 digits, then you may turns out to be this answer. But I refer you can you get whatever answer you are getting, based on that you take, because approximate you will be get total, not exact total value. Okay. So if you just do the calculation, it is 91 into 12.4553. It is around
1133
1133.
33 point
0.377.
2503.
Now according to your data this will vary. Okay, but if I take this 4553, आप लोग को अगर आप 4 digits लेते हैं तो एक्यूरेट आंसर क्या मिल रहा है वो मुझे बताओ आप.
12.4513 वो
12.45.
वाला 13 y बार st
अच्छा
और पॉपुलेशन टोटल 1133.0683।
अच्छा, मतलब अगर आप 4 digits लेंगे हर एक नंबर में तो आपको आंसर मिलता है y बार एस टी इज 12.4513.
4513
Everybody should get this answer if you take up to 4 digits. Yes, let me know first of all whether are you getting same answer or
Sir,
everyone. Yes beta बोलिए.
sir, my form is not opening.
Why not opening?
It's मतलब ऐसा लिख के आ रहा है कि the site can't be reached.
हाँ तो do you have all आपका वो आपने बहुत सारा ब्राउजर ओपन किया है तो आपको सब टैब बंद करो पहले. देखो क्या होता है ना, कभी कभी ऐसा टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम होता है, टैब आपको बंद करना पड़ेगा. ओके, तो सब
Okay.
टैब्स क्लोज करो और फिर फॉर्म पे क्लिक करो तो हो जाएगा.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
यस. और कोई और क्वेश्चन? So you may go with this number which is 12.4513. So we can calculate total according to this data. 12.45 into 13 into 91. So you may get population total will be 1133.0683.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you check it this, you go with this data, okay, and definitely you will get the answer of this. Even I'm referring up to 4 digits answer, so you can always cross check. So we have 451, and the rest thing we can do it at 4 o'clock lecture. So be present for the practicals, because I'm going to take again attendance for the practicals. So you can, by the time you can finish this respective tables like that, all filling the blanks, and we'll meeting 4 o'clock lecture. Sir has joined or something. So hello ma'am.
Muted here. Yeah,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, hello ma'am.
I
Yeah,
just joined. Yeah.
yeah,
Thanks a lot.
yeah ma'am. So students, you can so I'm leaving, so you can be touch with all. Just go through all formulas and everything. Okay, so the next class become easy, because in this class we cannot complete even one problem, but next class we can finish it. Okay, see you on the next class.